Jack and Kate returned to camp and reunited with their friends. Juliet came along as Jack's guest, but was not a welcome visitor.
The hell is she doing here?
Why don't I ever have to explain myself to you?
You're standing right next to me when that submarine exploded. In that moment, I saw it in your eyes. You want to get off this island more than anything else in the world. It makes you one of us.
John Locke chose to stay behind with the others, who were quite taken with his connection to the island.
Don't mind them. They're all just excited you're here.
Excited?
We've been waiting for you.
Did you tell him?
Did I tell who what?
Just tell the doc. About you and me.
No. But he knows. He saw us on one of their surveillance monitors.
Perverts.
Anyway, he knows.
Well, now that that's out of the way, have a little afternoon delight. Freckles, wait. Now, hold. You need me to make you a mixtape?
Yeah, why don't you do that?
It's gonna be all right. Jack's gonna be all right. We all are.
Well, what a relief.
Hugo Reyes was a man of hope, but his life before the crash didn't inspire much optimism.
Hugo, something wrong with your meds there?
No, me and Dave were just, talking.
Why don't you get a little closer together?
Hugo was confined to a mental institution.
Hey, cheese.
Cheese.
A traumatic event in his life had caused him to lose touch with reality.
There were 23 people on that deck. It was built to hold 8, and it would have collapsed whether you went out there or not.
Dude.
On the island, Hugo went to great lengths to keep his sanity.
Dave! You okay, Hurley? Did either of you see a guy run through here? In a bathrobe with a coconut?
No. Saw a polar bear on rollerblades with a mango.
And one day, he made a surprising discovery in the jungle. But Hugo could never have known the story behind the van he found.
Can you get it to work? Do you know what's wrong?
Chill out. Let the man do his thing.
Dude, that beer's been sitting there since before Rocky III.
Skeletor seems to like it.
It's not cool, dude. That guy had a mom, a family, and a name. It's Roger Workman.
Workman? I'm a janitor?
I'm sorry, Mr. Linus.
I didn't come here to clean up after you.
Years ago, Roger Linus came to the island to work for the Dharma initiative. But this venture didn't go as he'd hoped, and he took out his frustrations on his only son, Benjamin.
It's your birthday. Sorry I forgot. It's kind of hard to celebrate on the day you killed your mom. We went for a hike. You had to come early. Now, she's gone. And I'm stuck here on this island with you.
Young Ben soon met the island's original inhabitants,
I don't want to go back there.
the others.
Take me with you.
Maybe that can happen. You're gonna have to be very, very patient.
That young boy grew into a man who was not afraid to do what needed to be done.
You know, I've missed her too. But the difference is that for as long as I can remember, I've had to put up with you. Goodbye, Dad.
His father would no longer be a problem. Neither would the rest of the Dharma initiative, thanks to this man.
You want us to go get his body? No, leave him out there.
Who became the new leader of the others. But after his surgery, some began to doubt him. And John Locke was more than willing to tell him why.
You've been here 80 days, John. I've been here my entire life. So how is it that you think you know this island better than I do?
Because you're in the wheelchair, and I'm not.
But Locke still had much to learn. So he was presented with a surprising test.
Dad?
When people join us here on this island, they need to make a gesture of commitment. That's why you're gonna have to kill your father.
I'm sorry. He's not who we thought he was.
It's beautiful, isn't it? No matter how much time you spend on the island, you just never get tired of this view.
We haven't been formally introduced. I'm Richard.
Richard was one of the others, and he had some advice for Locke.
When word got back here that there was a man with a broken spine on the plane who could suddenly walk again, well, people here began to get very excited. But Ben doesn't want anyone to think you're special, John.
And why are you telling me this?
I want for you to find your purpose. And to do that, your father has to go, John. And since you're not going to do it, I'm going to suggest someone else.
Why would Sawyer kill my father? He doesn't even know him.
Keep reading.
Get under the bed. Don't make a sound.
James Ford was just a young boy when his father was swindled. He went into a rage and killed his wife before killing himself. James adopted the name of the man who conned his father, becoming a con himself. And as Sawyer, he spent a life of vengeance.
Sawyer!
Vengeance so blind,
You don't know what you're doing, do you?
he killed the wrong man. But it wasn't until he reached the island that he found the true con man he'd been hunting for so long.
What's your name?
Con man goes by many names, friend. I've been Alan Seward, Anthony Cooper, Tom Sawyer, Paul.
Tom Sawyer.
Look, I only took her money. It ain't my fault your dad overreacted.
This deadly act of revenge provided both Locke and Sawyer a chance for resolution.
Thank you.
And Locke was one step closer to the answers he sought.
You said that if I killed my father, you'd tell me everything I wanted to know about the island.
You probably think I'm the leader of this little community. But that's not entirely true. We all answer to someone, John.
And who might that be?
His name is Jacob.
I think there is no Jacob. I think your people are idiots if they believe you take orders from someone else. You are the man behind the curtain, the Wizard of Oz, and you're a liar.
Those challenging words underscored the threat Locke posed to the leader of the others. So Locke was brought to a cabin in the jungle.
Jacob, I'm here with John Locke.
It was a final test to see if he was truly special.
Aren't you going to say hello, John?
Do you really think there's someone there?
I know there's someone there.
If Locke was capable of communicating with Jacob, then he most certainly was a threat.
I'm sorry that you're too limited to see.
Help me.
What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
I heard you. You said...
That's enough! You've had your fun!
What did you hear in there, John?
You're a fraud. And it's time your people were told the truth. And this is not the way we came.
I wanted to show you something first. The Dharma Initiative. They couldn't even coexist with the island's original inhabitants. And when it became clear that one side had to go, I did what I had to do. I was one of the people that was smart enough to make sure that I didn't end up in that ditch. Which makes me considerably smarter than you, John.
Why did you do this?
Because you heard him. Now I need to know what he said.
He said, help me.
Well, I certainly hope he helps you, John.